Gary Joseph Potter Jr. In this lesson, let's go over some legato techniques using 3-octave arpeggios and the E Aeolian scale. After you watch this video lesson, click on the link that's right below this video, and that will take you over to PracticeTheGuitar.com, and there you can practice this lick at 15 different tempos with full notation and backing tracks. Go check that out. This arpeggio / legato sort of exercise just uses a ton of different useful techniques, all to improve your playing. And the point here to this big arpeggio is to get the big leaps across the neck to give you that sort of sound. And then with the mix of the straight legato stuff, you get that sort of ascending and descending sound that way as well. So they're just two very common techniques in every style of guitar playing that you definitely want to check out. And a couple of really big points that you want to pay attention to that you would get out of practicing an exercise like this would, number one, be the hammer-ons and the pull-offs. You want to make sure that you're getting a solid hammer-on when you're ascending through notes, and you want to make sure you get descending pull-offs and make sure that they're smooth, clean, and clear. So when you're doing hammer-ons, you want to make sure that you get a good attack. Usually you're playing 2 or more notes on each string, and you usually just pick the first note and then attack the other notes with your other fingers. But when you're going backwards, you want to make sure that you pull down and away to get all the notes to ring when you're descending as well. To give you a close-up here of my fretting hand when you're doing hammer-ons and pull-offs, you can see what you want to do is pick the first note and try to get the other 2 notes to be as loud and as clear as the picked notes. So when you're ascending, just trying to get that attack on each string. When you're descending, there's sort of this extra thing that you have to do where you're pulling away from the string as well as kind of down a little bit to get the notes to ring while you're going descending through the scales. Important thing here with the picking hand with this legato stuff is just making sure that you're not tilting the pick forwards or back. You want to avoid any sort of scratchiness on each string. And usually I just do downstrokes whenever I'm doing legato style playing, just because it's easier to keep track of. There's almost no need to alternate when you're doing legato stuff, because you're basically just playing downbeats usually. And that just makes that easier to deal with and helps to get the notes more clear as well. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Click on the link that's right below this video, and that will take you over to PracticeTheGuitar.com, and there you can practice this lick at 15 different tempos with full notation and backing tracks to play along with. Go check that out.